Hello everyone! Welcome back into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays Crosscode. Hope you guys are doing well. On yesterday's stream, we more or less spent the majority of the time going through the very first dungeon, and we also joined the Guild of the First Scholars of Sins, perhaps. I'm not sure. One second here, let me examine the dog real quick. Sorry about that. He's starting to get itchy again this evening, so I'm trying to look if he's gotten any fleas or anything. So, he doesn't, at least not that I can find with a pretty quick examination, so not entirely sure what his deal is. And he hasn't really had allergies in previous years, so it makes me wonder if there's something more going on, or I'm not sure. Alright, so we joined the Guild of the First Scholars and whatnot, and we got the ability to use fire elementals and a different circuit board. The last thing that we did was we took a quiz to join the guild, and we succeeded. I screwed up one of the questions. We learned a little bit about the track of the ancients and the former gods and whatnot. There was one that created spheres, another one that created squares and mountains, and then the sun god and the square god created volcanoes. That's pretty much it. And then we logged off for the day, and Leah had a little bit of a vision, and we're not entirely sure what it was about. I have a suspicion that it was her talking to her brother. It might be a memory, could be a dream. It's not clear, so. Anyway. We just logged back in, essentially, and need to figure out what's going on for today. So we also got the ability to speak to party members if they're online, I guess. So, or not party members, but like guild members who've joined us. So maybe I'll try that now. And Emily is offline. Oh, cool. It says the status of them being online or offline. And then the guild members figured out that Leah can talk. Hi! Good day. Is something the matter? Okay, it's the same. Right. You can't talk, so why would you contact me? Were you by chance wondering about my nickname? Yes, it's Beowulf. You may have noticed now nobody calls me that. I understand they find the name cheesy. I mean, it's the name of an old legendary hero. But it seems it's rather overused. What a shame. I probably should have gone with something simple like your name. Also, welcome back in, Ask Next. I don't remember if I said that, but I think I didn't. Hi. Good morning. You're online again, I see. When you logged in, you probably ended up in the empty headquarters, eh? Everybody's busy with other things right now, it seems. But you can still contact everybody with direct links if you have any questions or need help. Right. Worked. So I forget what exactly we're supposed to do next. Oh, I think we're supposed to go west. Beyond the ice town, essentially. Right, we're gonna look for the Robbits. In the house. Okay, so I think we just need to go to Bergen. Bergenworth. Wait, how did I put a stamp there? Is that an accident? Is it this thing? Hey, Robbie, welcome back. Oh yeah, I should go through the rest of Autumn's Rise to get the chests that I couldn't get before. I put that one in a bad location. You're still playing Circle of the Moon? Is there a reason why you're grinding for level 99? Or just for the satisfaction of hitting 99? Alright, so let's take this off the map. Don't remember if there was other treasures that I couldn't get. I feel like I should have marked them if that were the case. You got the birthday pup in your lab? Nice. Happy birthday to Wilma. Maybe I left her for there on purpose. Oh no. Maybe that's what that was supposed to be. Okay. I should probably go back to the first village and see if there's more side quests to pick up now that we cleared the first dungeon. But I don't think I will. At least not yet. Damn it, now that I've implanted my own thought in my head, I feel like going back. Wait, wasn't there a chest in here that I couldn't get? Was it the screen below this one? Guess I don't really remember. Don't know if we deal more damage against these guys with fire or not, or if we're just higher level, but they seemed weaker. Could be a little bit of column A and B. I never got that. I'll look up. Wow, you seem exhausted. Wait, does that mean you captured it? Oh my gosh, really? I bet it was super hard to beat, right? Thanks so much, Leah. Can I have it? Oh. Wow, it kind of looks like a normal young Froppet, don't you think? Thought it would have dark red eyes and bloody fur or something. All that matters is that we captured it, right? Alright. You did it! Again, thank you so much. I have to log off and show this to my friends. They won't believe it. A live legendary monster in my inventory. Super awesome. Here, take this as a reward. Bye, Leah. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye. I don't think that was right. Maybe I should leave the screen and come back. Surprised I never did this. Veggie burger? Gross. Not really. I like veggie burgers. The issue is it's really hard to find good ones. I've had some black bean burgers that were delicious. Put some like guacamole or avocado and sour cream on it. And salsa. I've always wanted to try B-Dubs' black bean burger, but I'm afraid it'd be trash. This was quite the climb. Now I need someone to help again. Oh, hello, Leah. Hi. We meet again. And it just so happens that I have a new request. Oh, wait, I just finished up preparations again. Yes, that's what I meant. Anyway, I know you helped me already, but how about doing it again? Really? Very good. The tasks are the same as last time. I want to gather some data for Bergen Trail this time. Or help will make it much easier. Like, compile the list again. Some enemies scouting local flora and landmarks here. And of course a probe. I asked another player to place it in a cave. The problem is that I don't know which one it is. I'm sorry, but it seems like you have to check all of them. I would be honored if you would help me gather all the intel. Oh wait, we already did it? No. Damn it, I now have to fight everything again. Please find out what you can and return to me. Thank you so much for your help. And in case you forgot what the probe looks like, looks the same as the one next to me. He wants to probe me. So I have to fight everything and look for the probe. And Emilie is still offline. So I might just warp to the town to get her back online so I don't have to fight everything on my own lonesome. Anyway, welcome back in, Galamoth. Almost forgot to say that. Wait, why is there a thing down there? I never went over here. To be fair, I knew I did not fully explore this place as well as I should have. Oh, this is a pit. Oh, the snowmen that were a pain in the ass before are probably super weak to fire, huh? One can hope, because those things were kicking my ass. Okay, even the bovines are a lot weaker. Maybe we're fine after all. Some lunatic got to level 99 in the intro of Final Fantasy VII. Oh, snaps. Oh, snaps. Defeat all dirty province. Oh yeah, we're supposed to knock them into the thing. Let's save it before I get clapped or not. It wasn't the intro as much as it was the part where the train... Hold on, let me rephrase it. When you can run, jump out of the train and go toward Shinra, a bunch of soldiers, well, not like actual soldiers, a bunch of Shinra guardsmen will pop out and keep fighting you if you don't keep running away. So you can essentially leave a turbo controller plugged in and fight indefinitely. It took a month or something. Yeah, that sounds absolutely crazy. Oh Lord, he's dizzy. I've been overloaded. So that move is quite good for that, at least. I think I missed. Oh, it's up above me. I'm like, why am I not hitting that thing? Get out of here. We did it! Gotta make use of it. Kicked me in the face. Oh yeah, speaking of rabbits, my dog found a rabbit today. He didn't get it, thankfully. But that rabbit didn't really want to move. He's eating grass and whatnot. Wrong button. Oh no! Damn it! Let me guess. Alright, I'll save it then. Let's see if we can't fight the snowman on equal footing. Galmod, you thought it was the Mako reactor? Still a crazy amount of effort. Maybe there was another dude in the Mako reactor. Yep, so that's pretty much what we need against the evil snowman. Try blocking. Okay. I was wondering if we weren't going to get that item. Afraid of that. Afraid of that. Perforated top hat, we got one. Yeah, I need to go back to that other screen. Going really the wrong way. Beat me up. Okay, where did these snowmen come from? I think that's about as much as I can handle right now. Galamoth, you like Rewind for some games? Did you think Castlevania is more fun without it? Aside from Dracula X, that game's just evil. So we need another point there. Alright. Pull enemies towards you only to blast them away with a fierce triple explosion with a guard. How does it differentiate between them? Does this just get upgraded? extremely powerful attack that will hit exactly one enemy a lot. That sounds fun. Spin dance spins more? I said spinses. Huh? Oh. Oh, so we swap it like this and that. Interesting. So we still need to get another thing to unlock those. Dracula X is one of the hardest Super Nintendo games, harder than Super Castlevania 4 and Bloodlines. Galamoth, it's a lesser port of Rondo of Blood with the most bullcrap Dracula fight in history. Just pogo him, bro. Robbie, you're afraid it's going to be as hard as the Wily capsule in Mega Man 7? I don't think I beat 7. Where am I right now? Who cares? Let's go this way. Probably need to fight a lot more Penguin. Did I okay, yeah, I did get to the top of this spot. Wait, don't I need to go in from the other screen? I think this will be slightly faster. Didn't I come in here? No, I didn't. It goes back to him. I don't have the right key. Dang it. Bergen Trail defeat. We defeated the enemies. Assuming... Oh yeah, this we couldn't get in here because of the ice. I was gonna say, I'm assuming it was in here because we couldn't get there. Oh, okay. Looks like we were inadvertently right. So I wouldn't have been able to do this quest even if I came back here early. I needed to go through the dungeon. Bergen probe obtained. Robbie, you're level 80 right now? Good luck getting 99. Was there a reason you wanted to get 99, or you just wanted the satisfaction of getting max level? I was looking to see if the meter was going up, but It only really showed up halfway through, it looked like. Kind of hard to keep track of that. Can't believe our flames don't extinguish the bubbles, or vice versa. Okay, I can't use the map while I'm in combat. It is interesting to me that you don't get rewards for combat until it's fully ended. I think that's a kind of neat system to incentivize players to be both risky and cautious. Wait, did I ever get down there? I think there was some treasure. There was a lot of treasure in this area that I didn't get. I do like that when you hit the penguins into the water, they kind of have a souped up attack to follow up with. Hey Stella, welcome back. Does it reward you for chaining battles together? I don't know how much it rewards you. You're supposed to get more item drops and whatnot, and rarer item drops more frequently, I guess. I don't know if you get more experience in gold. They probably told me, but I might not have paid enough attention or remembered the best. But you can kind of cheese it by kiting enemies so you don't lose your bonus. I need to find that other cave again. Although maybe I don't. Those things are tanky. I'm losing my bonus. I'm taking too long. Salty ice cream. I totally blocked that. Or so I thought. Yeah, being able to have the regen is such a boon for consecutive battles. Oh no. Oh no, I took too long. I don't know if me doing that screws up getting the rewards from the previous battle. It seems like it did. Damn. I don't... That doesn't seem like it should happen that way. But I should have still had time on the thing, I thought. Is the girl back? No, she's not. So this one I couldn't open. That one I could take off. What do we had another cave? Was I ever much of a Halo fan? I liked Halo 1 a lot. I did not like Halo 2. I'm a Halo 2 hater, surprisingly enough. I know that's a lot of people's favorite. I just hated what they did to the grenades. They made Master Chief throw worse than a high schooler. And then I liked Halo 3 a lot as well. Halo 1 was probably my favorite just because the pistol was chef's kiss. And you could throw the grenades ridiculously far. It's kind of super unrealistic even for that game. And then 3 kind of felt like the most grounded of them. And I don't know. When I did play, I played all 3 online at my friend's house because he had Xbox Connect and like he would route his Xbox to his PC, so they would do custom online games for Halo 1. It was really a lot of fun. My favorite map was always Hingham High. But I didn't really play a ton of Halo because I didn't have an Xbox, so I only ever played at friends. How about you, Galamoth? Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that NPC saying that we might meet new people here. Apparently not. Oh, there's a thing over there. Did I mark this on me map? No. How dare I? Ginger Tom salad. That Ginger Tom. Oh, there's something up here. Fruit pie. Galamoth, similar story. You didn't have your own Xbox until when Reach came out, but you've always really loved the Bungie games. Saying you love Bungie games brings a little bit of a tear to my eye, both in sadness and happiness. Yeah. I know Destiny 2 is apparently a hell of a lot better now. And I left the game on pretty damn good terms, I think, all things considered. It's just a shame what's become of the studio. I guess certain people enjoy Marathon, and I'm happy that they enjoy it, but I'm not... Oh, there's the cave thing. But I'm not happy at the expense. Or what it cost, you know? Galamoth, you don't have any real interest in the Halo 1 remake? I have seen rumblings about that, but I have no idea what it's about. So they're remaking it. I heard that Halo's coming to PlayStation now? Not PlayStation Now, but... Actually, who knows? Maybe it is. I like how the snowmen pretty much automatically rank you up. Okay, where's the cave? That goes to the town. Hey, Chadwick, how's it going? Alright, Robbie, you have a good night. Good luck with getting your unicorn card and whatnot. Which reminds me, I saw that Unicorn Overlord is on, like, the PS Plus extra thing that they've got going on right now. And I have PS Plus. So if I upgraded, it would only cost $15. I'd essentially be getting the game for 15 bucks, but I don't know if I want to buy it. Need to rewatch a trailer or something. What's the deal with this? Trying to shield, I was too slow. Maybe this isn't really blocking anything after all. It's a real pain to get the arena cards. Oh, you're a Magic player? No, I'm just kidding. Well, let's go find the real bunny. She's probably getting attacked right now. Wait. Look at this bunny. It sure looks different, don't you think? Do not tell me there actually was a legendary bunny. Let us agree to never tell Jean, okay? Not like you could anyway, I guess. Why does this dude keep rubbing it in? Right. Let's save it before we get clapped by the bunny and 6 snowmen. Heaven's Seed. Is that a key item? No. A seed from an evergreen tree that floats above the sky. Chadwick, the rewind feature in the advanced collection makes collecting the cards a heck of a lot easier. The RNG for the enemy drops is reset on enemy kills, so you can kill a dark armor, not get the drop, rewind 4 seconds, kill the armor, repeat. Oh, that sounds kind of nice. Yeah, it always feels really weird to me when some games have absurdly terrible drop rates when they're single player games. Like, sometimes it can be cool to vary up a run. And other times, it can just feel absolutely awful farming a thing over and over. I don't know if there's any reason to hit all of them at once. Like, there was one time I was playing Final Fantasy VII, the original, and I managed to steal the Hard Edge in Shinra headquarters, which is one of the first upgrades, quote unquote, you can get for Cloud's Buster Sword, or for Cloud's weapon, I guess, in the game. Because I think the first weapon that you can actually buy for him is in Junon. And then pretty much all of the subsequent playthroughs, I tried to go out of my way to steal it and have just failed miserably. But it doesn't really matter that much in Final Fantasy VII because you can be strong enough to just crap all over the game anyway. But then again, farming other items can just be downright miserable. I'm trying to think if there's any really bad examples in FF7. Don't think so. Morphing in general can be a little bit painful, but I don't think there's like... Oh, wait. Farming the sources can be terrible, but that's also like super endgame stat maxing stuff that nobody ever needs to do. So yeah, maybe just some rarer items, but nothing ever really feels mandatory. But then again, that was also before there were really achievements, so maybe they've added achievements that makes it terrible? I don't know. At least it's not like farming damn Covenant items in the Dark Souls games. Galamoth, that's one thing Gwyn feels shame for using the rewind function at all for. Chadwick, when you were 14 and that was the only game for you had for the GBA, you put up with it, but now, absolutely not exactly. Hey D&D Hydra, how's it going? I can't recall drops being important in FF7. I'm sure there's a couple things that are really cool. Oh, wait. No, duh, of course. The Zeo Nut. The Zeo Nut, the Carob Nut that you could get from the super tanky monsters outside of Bone Village. Can't remember their names. They had like a really weird exotic name. That was probably the worst stuff to farm for. And also the Chocobo encounters. Okay, so there's definitely a couple examples in FF7. I knew there were. But it wasn't completely awful. I think the worst part about the Chocobo stuff is just not having a more easily identifiable way to figure out what rank the Chocobo was. If you do look at their idling animation in the what do you call it? Corral? That's not the right word. The stables? You can differentiate them. But a lot of people did not pick up on that. D&D, you only remember farming stat boosters on the sub, but those are like the guaranteed ones. So you could also get the elephant dude in the Medial reactor. I couldn't think of the name Medial. The elephant tank thing? I think it's literally called an elephant tank. Oh yeah, I was supposed to look for this. Because they dropped the strength booster. But the sub did have a bunch of the guys that you need to morph for the other stats. I think speed and luck. But that stuff you only ever really needed to care about if you were an absolute degenerate. You're probably already enjoying the game a lot by that point. So where the hell is this cave thing? I don't think I ever went down here. Oops. Can I get back? You remember following the game fact guides back in the day? Hell yeah. You know, it is really hard to tell the vertical in this game at times. So maybe I want to hop over there if I can. Can I go under this? No, I can't. Reach. That doesn't go up there. So I'll need to go all the way around. Probably not. I probably need to start from elsewhere. The hell? Chadwick, visiting that site on Web TV was great because you could do everything with the tab key and a keyboard. Web TV had no mouse. Are you talking about game FAQs? So you just tab through things and then when you got to a fact, you would just like spacebar to scroll down, or maybe just the arrow keys. Oops, didn't jump enough. Oops, didn't jump enough. Do I have to come in from another screen? Galamoth, the depth perception thing is a common complaint you've seen about this game. It really isn't that bad, but yeah. It's pretty much, I think, maybe my only real complaint. Like, some of the other complaints that I have would be that it's a little bit fatiguing and a little bit, I don't want to say grindy. There is a lot of exposition at times, like especially at the very beginning. But I don't even really know why it's fatiguing exactly at times. Or fatiguing at times exactly, maybe? Probably just feels like there's a lot of content in each area, and I'm like, oh man. I'm trying to go through it all at once. Even if I got up there, I wouldn't be able to get to the very top. So I just must be blind in that other area. You loved this game back then? Trying to figure out how to reach stuff with unclear elevation is like a puzzle annoyance, though. I do think if they took a little bit more time to differentiate the tiles, it would help a lot. Because it could look the exact same when you're looking at it from the bottom of a cliff versus the top. So maybe if they had a little bit more shader options, that would help a lot. Oh, damn. I just thought of a brilliant system to make that kind of work a little bit more naturally. Maybe it wouldn't be quote-unquote natural, but my thought is, what if when you're on an elevation like this, you could press a button to make the elevations that you're not on get progressively grayed out a little bit more, if that makes sense. So you know how you play like a tactics game and your squares can light up? So just have like this platform here be the brightest color, have this one be a little bit darker, and then so on and so forth, and this stuff down here to be really dark. Probably be a real pain to implement, but that's kind of always been one of the weaknesses of pseudo 2D 3D games. Definitely had an isometric game or two get on my nerves for similar reasons. Yeah, I haven't heard of Web TV either. Sounds like an alternate name for Justin TV, old Twitch. Gotta be able to get there, or maybe I just need to shoot there, but it doesn't matter. So I made a big circuit again, all my circuits. You know, this is a different spot technically. No, it's not. I'm gonna leave that there because it's the bunny, but I have gotten the collectible there at least. Actually, let's switch this out. Web TV was an early internet appliance service. So I'm assuming it's just pretty much the first browser on TV platforms. My guess would probably be like trying to access a web page using something like the PSP browser. As the TV interface instead of the computer? It was your first real experience with the internet? Okay. Still a shame what little came out of the PSP and the Vita. Because Sony wants to use all their proprietary bullcrap and make it the most prohibitive consoles to use ever. I'm afraid they're going to do something stupid like that with the PS6 as well, although with the switch to purely digital stuff, can't say that I feel particularly off the mark with that fear. How the hell do I get over here? Or can I go up here? No. Stop shooting me! Direct link request. I'm screwing up. Was it slow as hell? I'm sure it was. Well, probably depends on the internet, but the browser itself would probably not have a lot of memory. Who knows? Howdy, girl! Wait, no, this is a different lady. Isn't it? Yeah, Teak was the super southerner. Oh, so this is the hippie girl, right? She has a flower, right? Howdy, girl! Hi! No, she was super southern, alright. I just got a beat from my machine. You already found 25% of the implants. Now that's what I like to hear. I have a little something for y'all. Oh no, they have the contraction wrong. It's not ya-all or ya-ul. It's the apostrophe comes after the Y. I have a little something for y'all. Come meet me in Bergen Village Quest Hub. So me skirting around hitting plants. How do I get over there? Oh, that worked. Now what? Got the chef sandwich. Alright, that seems to be it. Unless... I don't think I can make that. No. Dang it. The early PSP browsers just had their own methods of loading everything, but any website that didn't rely on Flash worked. It was just oriented all weird. Flash. Do you guys remember Shock Machine or Shockwave? Those were the times. Alright, we fallen. Alright, I'm gonna say that this cave is this thing, the little barrier that I can't get through. So then, wait, where am I supposed to go for the quest? Quest hub? Rising Pathway. Oh yeah, we finished all that stuff. Bergen Village Quest Hub. So in the village itself. Yeah, the PS6, I'm curious if it's essentially just going to be a handheld version of the PS5, and we're going to have a very long stalled console, essentially. Or console generation, essentially. I think that would make the most sense. But then I also feel like Sony probably won't sell a ton of units, because why buy PS6 if you already have PS5? But if it's essentially just like a PS5 Pro, and they want us to shell out all this money for an extra console, I also see it failing. And I cannot possibly imagine a true handheld being a significant enough of a step above the PS5 to be worth buying. So my very bold prediction is that the PS6 is going to do poorly. And Sony sure as hell ain't helping themselves with the whole digital debacle right now, are they? Welcome back, Leah. Were you able to find all the data I requested? Marvelous. Thank you so much again. I'm sure they will be happy with my results. Oh, bad wording. I meant the ancients, of course. Take this, a small token of my gratitude. Hey, Leah. Thanks again for helping me out. Let's go to the village. Chadwick, you burnt your chicken a little bit? That sucks. Hopefully it's not too burnt. You still been enjoying the use of your oven? But why did I teleport into the thing? Because it probably only showed us the outer thing. You know, this isn't the quest hub. The quest hub would be north. Oh, that's secret hub. The hell is the quest hub? Just a little bit charred. It's extra character, right? Hi. Good day, Seeker. You have chosen a convenient time to pay me a visit. There's been a problem in the Hermit's house, a popular meeting place on Bergen Trail. Supposedly, their power generator has been malfunctioning and needs repairs. For that purpose, they are in need of various materials from different locations. Would your schedule allow for that kind of assistance? Very good. You can find the Hermit's house at the Spike Heights on Bergen Trail. Talk to the owner of the house for more details. Bye. Honestly, sometimes a light char on some chicken can be quite nice, but not if it's too much, obviously. Bubble belts. Oh yeah, this has HP regeneration. Hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna get this one for sure. That improves our resistances, finally. Oh yeah, and the boots we can take off. We had on the socks. Now let's compare them to the sandals. I think we can spring it. I need fruit scents and spice scents. Anybody else put mustard and ketchup on mac and cheese? Bro, that sounds like such an elementary school meal right there. Stella does hot sauce. Hot sauce is pretty common. Oh, this dude sells the top hats? Oh no, we can trade for them. It's not the equipment top hat. I knew a dude who would always put ketchup on his pizza. And then we were always like, why? And he's like, well, if you think about it, it's kind of just like another form of tomato sauce. Like a super sweet form of it, apparently, but... I mean, I did try it. It wasn't awful or anything. He wasn't wrong. But typically, I feel like if a pizza needs more tomato flavor, then they done goofed. And I tend to prefer more of a cheese flavor than the sauce flavor. But for my mac and cheese, if I'm just making some crappy box kind, I'll add in a lot of queso, like Chihuahua cheese. I almost called it cheddar cheese. And if I'm feeling extra frisky, I might add in some pesto and stuff like that. I almost did boxed macaroni and cheese for dinner, but I didn't. Right, so how do we hop, skip, and jump over here? It's gotta be from this way. That doesn't reach? Okay. That didn't reach. Oh, I probably need to hop in the house and then that way. It didn't reach. Huh. Like, bounced me off the wall. Chadwick, to elaborate, you add the mustard into the mac and cheese, you then garnish with ketchup afterwards to brighten the flavor a little bit. I mean, I gathered as much. It just reminded me of the times as a kid I would have a cheese and ketchup sandwich, which was kind of disgusting, but I kind of liked it regardless. They're trolling me with that. Oh, this is good now. I thought it was higher up, I guess. We got our metal gears. Which, when you think about it, a crappy white bread Kraft American cheese and ketchup sandwich isn't that dissimilar from a pizza, right? It really is. How do I get up there? Can I just jump it? I can. Okay. Copper gold. Sounds very sugary. I mean, I did not have the best relationship with food as a child. It's kind of amazing just how much junk food is available. Or was available. I guess it still is available. I don't know. That one I don't think I could collect. Alright, so those are all of the collectibles. Wait, I still need to find the quest hub. I'm assuming it's the Seeker hub? Oh, there's a collectible there. Chadwick, you've been a disastrously poor man. You're no stranger to a mustard mayo toast lunch. Yeah, we was poor. But, I mean, I didn't really know better. Actually, the biggest culture shock for me was going to college and seeing so many Chinese exchange students just take weekend trips to Chicago to buy designer clothes and bags and stuff. Because when I was growing up, my grandmother, who grew up during the Great Depression and whatnot and had those types of values instilled into her firsthand, would always chirp about how we need to finish all of the food on our plate because they're starving people in China. So when these Chinese kids were going and buying designer bags, I was like, what? Shut up, meow. How dare you? Hi. Welcome back, Seeker. I see you have found everything we need. Truly, this is great news. The entire town of Bergen is in your debt. Leah! Here, take these humble rewards. You have earned them 3 times over. Hey, we got a CP. Oh, is that because we leveled? Is that an automatic level? How does that work? No, I think we got an extra point. So do we get a special move? The dash thing might let me cheese the game a bit more. So let's get that one first. Meow, no judgment. You're probably more broke than the rest of us. My condolences, man. It's no fun being broke. You know, I don't know if any of you guys watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but there was a little bit too much of a grain of truth in Mac and Charlie talking about how what you call old poor compared to those guys who are new poor. Wait. These are new. Now, haven't I done this already? Maybe I need to talk to everybody again. When's that period supposed to end? It's all a state of mind. An empty stomach. Chadwick, being broke for a period of life is good for you. Lets you know what matters. You had a lot of family with way more money than you growing up. Those cousins tended to be the more spoiled kids. It's kind of hard to stay grounded if you've never been brought down to rock bottom, you know? Hi! Hello to her voice. Hello, Seeker. I have some good news for you, I suppose. We managed to find some hints towards the whereabouts of the imposter guard and his pet goat. So how about it? Are you up to even the score? Very good. You won't even have to walk very far. According to our information, their hideout should be on Rising Path 4 in Bergen Trail. Yes, it's pretty close to your last encounter, so go get them this time. Bye. Okay. Chadwick, broken, poor, not synonymous in your mind. That's very fair, honestly. There's a lot of people who are relatively well off and they're quote-unquote broke because their money is either being mismanaged or it's tied up in other things, and so they might not have like a lot of, what's the word, like luxury spending money. They might not have like a lot of recreational money. They can still have a very comfortable quality of life. Yeah, the best thing being in rock bottom is there's only one way to go, and that's through the rock. Very true. Where's the monastery? It's in the spot above. Okay, whoops. Once you hit the bottom of the barrel, turns out you can lift up the barrel. That reminds me of a phrase that I've heard at work. Hey boss, I notice I'm not climbing the ladder so much as it is the ladder keeps extending under me. Don't know if any of you have had that experience either. Where you're not really climbing the totem pole as much as it is like newer people are being brought beneath you. Hi! Welcome back, Seeker. It is good to see you return to us. And I do feel a strong power within you, as if you have woven a connection to the ancients themselves. Yes, with this power of heat, you should be ready for the next step towards ascension. Will you face your next trial? Yes, I thought as much. This fire inside you is burning to confront the frost that rules these mountains. Go to the entrance to the mine. There you will find Monk Az, who will introduce you to the next trial. But know that her meditation on the ice tends to be very strong. You will have to make yourself noticed. Bye. Okay, that explains why she was where she was. Chadwick, now you're something of a miser. We don't see you wasting nothing. I feel that. I try to be pretty miserly, which sounds kind of bad, honestly. But, there's certain creature comforts that I'm more willing to spend money on. Such as food and whatnot. like food and comfort. But obviously you guys can tell that I probably don't go out partying or sending up a bunch of tabs at bars and clubs and stuff. I've seen way too many people waste way too much money doing stuff like that. Like, people will spend half a paycheck one night out at the club or the bar, and I'm like, brother, how? Answer, they were drunk. Seeker, what makes you disturb my meditation? Hi. A test from our leader? Then you must already be familiar with the code. Very well. With that heated passion of yours, you might be up for the trial of progression. I will prepare an entrance. This teleporter will let you slip into the cave of your child. Brave the cold wrath of the mountain and return with the sacred artifact from the end of the path. You see, I've met a line cook? I mean, marine, line cook, potato, tomato. It's all the same, really. Few marine line cooks. Extra dumb, extra spending money. Meow, you don't mind wasting money? You're used to being poor, you don't need it? Maybe a little bit of a correlation there, I don't know. This is a trial of fortitude and dexterity. To pass, you must reach the end of the icy path without falling into the darkness. Beware the slippery ground, for the track itself will test you with the element of this mountain, the cold. Along the way, you will be attacked by invincible guardians. Their shots will knock you away, but your shield can defend against them. There will be a checkpoint after each of the challenges. Leaving the cave will deactivate them again, though. We're gonna cheat. I'm not even gonna bother trying to do this normally. Oh! It didn't let me cheat. Interesting. Ah. Gonna really skip this time trial when it happens. More the fire and faster. I'm surprised we didn't have patience right then. Progression proof. Yeah, when you were a kid and told people you wanted to be an artist, they all told you you'd be poor. You think you eventually just accepted that? Fair enough. Meow, do you ever put your art out in like portfolios and stuff? I know you can use programs like Fiverr or potentially have people discover you, I think with like Etsy. Ulford would probably be a good reference for stuff like that. You are back, and you still haven't lost your fire. Very promising. Hi! Yes, this is the artifact you were supposed to retrieve. You see, it symbolizes the omnipresence of winter that looms over both nature and all human creation. But it also reminds us that life and determination can always persevere against the ice, just like you did. Now go back to our leader and leave me to meditate on the ice. Bye! Access denied. I will talk to leader. Wait. Yeah, okay. We'll talk to leader and then maybe do a souped up version of that. I hope not. Hi. Welcome back. I already knew you were returning, Seeker. Indeed. Your soul's heat could already be felt as you approached our gates. With this, you have reached another step towards the true harmony with the track. Return to us as your connection to the elements expands, and we will help you reach enlightenment. Bye! Hot sauce! Meow, you give away or destroy everything you make? Sounds like you got that mid-ass touch. Hi! Ah, it is you again. You still feel a lot of respect for the ice, yes? Indeed, you should. Beating the trial does not mean that you're already a master of cold. But there are additional challenges for you that will give you even more insight into the nature of frost. Weird skates. Good. The passage will be opened again. Return here once you have solved those icy challenges. Meow, true, you don't believe in it enough to try to sell it? Well, that's the neat thing. You don't need to believe in yourself, you just have to have others believe in you. Kind of related, but not really. I know a lot of people get tripped up about their love lives or dating lives and whatnot, and part of the reason for that is they wouldn't want to date themselves, and so they can't imagine anybody else wanting to date them. But that's the neat thing. You're not trying to date you, somebody else is. Dang it. I should probably just go back to the very beginning. What the hell's this? Dang it. It's a race. I must win. Oh, I had it. I should restart. Meow, is that why you're single? Maybe. Chadwick, you're single because you're a cave hermit? Easy as? Well, it does make it harder to meet somebody. So is that like a find yourself annoying and wouldn't be your friend if you met you? Possibly, yeah. Some people are definitely like that. Oops. What am I doing? Chadwick, you have too much in common with yourself to think you wouldn't be your own friend? Chadwick don't mind competing with himself for his own interests. Why do I even come down here? Don't! Stella's single because she's a hater. Chadwick, there's no butt cheeks emoji? Just use the peach. Dang it. You can make it. Should have shielded. Made really good time that time. Like the other times I'd failed there, I was at 53 seconds. Time I was in 30. That's weird. Forgot about this part. We made it! 1:18:77. Hell yeah. Look at that time. Chadwick, it's always fun to really, really like someone. That is, if it isn't fake. That is, it isn't always fake. True. Galamoth, it's fun if they like you too. Otherwise, it's just painful. It depends. I mean, there's definitely plenty of people who have their expectations managed before they get in relationships like that. But you never know. Chadwick love is difficult though. It ain't all the honeymoon phase, that's for sure. Absolutely. 100%. Once again, your passion has broken the ice. Impressive. With that, you have mastered even the most slippery of paths. I will now continue to connect with the ice. The path will remain open for you to do the same if you wish. Bye! Check out these weird skates. Skates for a weirdo. Momentum. Extra dash? Oops. Increases the damage dealt immediately after dashes. Repeated dashes further increase the damage. Grants an additional dash. Does it make us dash farther? I don't think so. Chadwick, you can still love somebody and not even like them anymore. That's the real kicker. Oh yeah, there are so many marriages like that too. Or hell, you could just say family. Sure, many of us have family members that we love, not romantically, but can't stand as well. Just think of Uncle Frank from Home Alone. Mega sandwich. Oh, we found Stella again. Galamoth, it's like aliens for you. You'll believe it when you see it. Not the movie, you'll see that. You've already seen that one? You've already been welcomed to Earth. Yeah, it's been a minute since I saved it. Let's save it. Oh yeah, did I meant to go to the secret hub and I think I got distracted along the way. Chadwick loves real. It just becomes rarer to find as Loaf goes on. It's easy when you're a kid. You're too dumb to know better. Oh, there she is. There you are. Hi. I've been working on a little something here. A fancy new hat. No, don't you look at me like that. It's one of them nice modifiers. Ecstasy y'all can increase your chance of loot by having a high combat rank. Made it all by myself. Here, take it, sweetheart. Straw hat obtained. Y'all like it? Glad to hear it. Alright, I'll be off now. Y'all be good now. Wait, it's correct there. I was about to comment that it's annoyed me every single time it's been wrong, and now it's correct here. I don't know if that annoys me more or less. Because at least if you're going to be wrong, be consistently wrong, because then it makes you just look like a Goomba. Now it just makes you look like an over-sightful, neglectful Goomba? I don't know. And keep hitting them plants for me, will ya? So let's become Luffy. Botanist. Oh, it does get rid of SP regen. Combat rank also increases the drop rate of items from environment objects. Oh. The defense goes ways down, but it gives us extra attack and a hell of a lot more focus to make up for the SP regen, huh? Let's do that one then. Let's go for that item. What is the meaning of loaf? To find the answer. I should probably talk to the dude again. Probably won't say anything. Whoops. Omni-Gilder base? Where the hell is that? Estella, you're not super great at emotions to begin with. Chadwick, emotions are a toolbox kind of thing. You don't need all of them that frequently. Some don't even work at the same time. You can absolutely use them wrong and break stuff. Makes me thankful that I've always been pretty good at identifying my emotions and being introspective enough to figure out why I'm feeling certain ways when. Hi! Oh, did you finish the dungeon yet? So, what did you think about the last boss? Not a cute robot at all, am I right? Galamoth, I feel like I know exactly what you're referencing. I thought I'd be able to land on that. Why break stuff when you can just bash a pillow against the wall? Why bash a pillow against the wall when you can just let go of everything? Alright, so maybe I should go to the area on the left now. Dog startling me for no reason. What is this? Assuming that might be the Omni-Builder gate? Omni-Guild... whatever it is. The Omni-Guild? Omni-Man? I don't like... there's this little line here. Oh, this is supposed to just represent the border of this thing. And there's nothing here. I thought it was like the up and down thing. To show changes in elevation or stories and floors and whatnot. Oh, it's over here? Did I ever go in there? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. Hi. Oh, hi, Leah. Oh, it's this girl. You've come at just the right time. You see, I'm pretty new in this guild here. New members are mainly on duty for farming trade items, but we also have to do chores. One of which is just given to me. Well, it's nothing too hard. For others, I guess. My job is to get a storage unit from the cellar to the right. But this thing is a maze, I tell you.
I couldn't find the thing. Instead, all I found were boxes and more boxes. I already tried to talk to Jock and Jeff, but I can't seem to find them. They are online, and I even tried the stupid direct link. No luck. Yeah, I wonder what they're up to. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to ask is, would you help me find the storage unit?
Disciple gloves.
Thanks, Leah. I knew I could count on you. You can get to the cellar via the right door over there. Tell the Quadra Guard I sent you in the name of our guild. Apparently that's how things work around here. Hopefully you can find the stupid thing. I don't want to make a bad first impression here.
I heard everything. You're doing the rookie's job for her. Pretty lame of her, but I don't care. Knock yourself out. It is pretty lame of her.
Who's this? Are you new? This area is only for the high ranks in the guild.
So you like physically releasing your anger?
She's abusive.
Oh, so it only lets me push and pull certain directions? I can't go all the way down. Yes, I can. I can do this. Actually, I probably shouldn't do this. Oh well. Wait, why can't I go through that? This kind of reminds me of Chronopolis. Wait, what was the name of it? Was it Chronopolis? The futuresque frozen place in Chrono Cross, rather. Guess I could leave this there. Oh, whatever. Storage unit number 1. Customer service makes you want to become violent. Oh, yeah, that is true. Stella does work customer service, or at least she did. I would also become irascibly violent. Or I had to work customer service. Okay, now we can push this over here. No, I'm not done yet. That should do it for today. Indeed, almost enough to overflow the guilds. Or at least the smaller ones. I think it's about time to fill in Jean. No, she's just so naive. We have to ease her into it. Remember how annoyingly happy she was the other day about the legendary rabbit? She still hasn't realized it's just a plain old young frobbit. True enough. Better take it slow. Plus, if we tell her now, chances are she bails and puts our operation at risk. We needed her and her attitude to get us more members. Hate that we can't just do credit trading anymore. Anyway, let's go to the boss. Aye, aye. Wait, let me... Oh, so there's a extra divot here? Aha. This should be good. I hope. Meow, people had you road raging this morning. Why are they gonna roll slow in the left lane, brake check, and race if you try to pass? Could just move over. Traffic is terrible. Pretty much no matter where you are. Some places definitely have it worse than others, though. Wait, how did I get up here? It's because I jumped. How do I go back? Was I supposed to do that? Well, I did it without needing to. Oh no, I screwed myself. I actually soft locked this. I have to redo the entire thing. Is there no way for me to fix this right now? Why'd I did this? Lol. I thought I'd come back for those from the other way. Didn't think about hopping over. Bruh. Cool, it's reset, right? Wait, is this different? This is completely different, isn't it? Or maybe it only looks different. No, 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 this is the same. Oh, so that's like a shortcut now. Or no, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, don't lock yourself in this time. That ought to be important. There, not soft locked. Wait, did I? Okay, no, we can make it in. How do I go back? I don't think I need to do this. Well, at least it reset rather than having me permanently miss the thing. Prickly bracer. Light protective gear for the lower arms that is studded with nasty thorns. Status rush? What is this? Increases the speed of inflicting a status condition and its effect. It's a hell of a lot less attack power. Look. Galamoth, some research says violent catharsis can lead to more aggression down the line. I think it depends on the person. Stella, sometimes violence is a valid answer. Sometimes it is, yes. Meow, you believe violence against boomers should be illegal? I don't know about that. You don't like to target specific groups like that? It feels too German. But where do you think the Germans got it from first?
Hi, Leah. Hi. Jeff and Jock just breezed through here. Coming right from the basement, it seems. Those guys, I was trying to contact them all this time, and they were slacking off in the basement. Didn't even say hello on the way out. It's alright, I'm going to talk to them later. I have to recruit new players, and they both wanted to help me. What is it, Leah? It's really nothing. I'm okay with it. I'm sure they're just busy helping our guild. Anyway, did you happen to find the storage unit? Awesome, thanks so much, Leah. The general of this branch is currently in Maroon Valley, so I'm gonna head off and give the unit to him as quickly as I can. Here, take this as a small thank you.
We're on our way. I think this is the point that we needed. Oh, no, did we need 2 more? No, we got it. Unlocks 1 additional buff slot. I don't know how to use items! Anyway. Scarcely used gloves belonging to a young martial artist learning an ancient art. Damn, the attack is just terrible. Or rather, the Winter Claw is just that strong. You need 3 SP. Ah. But I can't charge 3 SP out of combat, so I guess I need to get into combat to choose things. Chadwick, your parents have sweets in the crazy train at this point? Yeah, we ever heard of lead poisoning? They all got it. It really does make me wonder. I feel like my mom has gotten pretty bad in some ways in her age now. Like sometimes the way she talks just kind of reminds me of a child. And she isn't as sharp as she used to be, which is fairly common. It just kind of sucks seeing it firsthand. Damn lead liquors. Alright, so let's go find the goat guy. Didn't it dramatically change how aggressive people were or something? Yes, lead does lead to increased aggression. It's also been estimated that lead poisoning from, or maybe not poisoning, but the effects of leaded gasoline being used in car exhaust has led to a global decrease of the IQ by 9 points. Globally. Which is absolutely horrifying to consider. Makes me wonder how boomers are in Europe and whatnot, or China. Well, I mean, I guess China had a lot of issues with its own cultural revolutions and whatnot, but it's incredibly disturbing. Yeah. So even Gen X is probably affected. Millennials might be, especially toward the older edge of them, but it took them forever to get rid of leaded gasoline. So, you know, gotta save some people a few cents per gallon because they weren't filthy rich enough. So what is this spot? Well, he's probably by the area that's been annoying me. Big surprise. He's angry. Got it. Meow, your pops had to Google check you when you told him to dust before vacuuming. The whole generation's cooked. Maybe your dad was just never taught how to properly clean. That's actually more of a problem than a lot of people realize. Like, so many people take hygiene for granted, and they weren't really properly taught as children how to do proper hygiene in one way or another. Or cleaning. I thought I could land there. Nope. You kicked me in the pit. I really wish I could change the guard button. What's the difference between just going overloaded and not? They immediately took me out of combat. That's not fair. I was gonna break all these plants and get more rewards. Stella, he probably grew up assuming a woman would always be around to do it for him. Jeez. Now your grandparents had a bidet, your parents didn't. You're telling you the generation has dirty butts, and you think we're gonna clean it for them? Clean your parents' butts, Meow. They stink. It's like that goat that just shot things at us with his butt. Oh yeah, I should have used the fire ability, huh? They're cheating me! It's a hell of a lot easier to deal with them like that. Their buddy's messing them up. Holy crap, that's funny. Can I even reach him? What the hell? Oh. I didn't know that it opened. What a jerk. He's dodging me. How to do that? That was silly. It's like sawing off the thing. Oops. I thought there was more to it. I should have looked before I was screwing around with that. Anyway. Now you're biased because every time someone does something insane on the road, it's some boomer. I mean, there's a lot of people still texting and they aren't always boomers. Taking people's licenses stops them from driving. Better than nothing. Who would have thought that you were the intruder? Can you not let a man and his goats live in peace? Leah! Seems you were wondering what all of this is. Nope, I don't care. Well, I shall tell you regardless. You see, goats have always struck me as majestic creatures that deserve a bigger place on this world. Thus, I used my knowledge of the track to help them enhance their minds and bodies. The stellar specimen you see here is my greatest creation. He has developed great intelligence and holds power over all the lesser goats that you fought. In fact, all of them are genetically based off of him, so you could call him the father of goats. He is indeed the pinnacle of all that is goat, and I am his master. Soon we shall trample the goatless masses and take the entire track as ours. Leah. Say all you want. It won't stop us. Your meddling will end us here and now. Or your meddling will end here and now. I need the bombs. Oh, you kicked me off. Thought I had the SP. Damn it. You interrupted me. I walked into it twice. Did they just hop down? I just hopped down in a way. I thought she just jumped off. Oh, he's cheating! He's setting us up to bomb! Oh, he didn't get stunned. Impressive, but what you just fought were just lowly hoof soldiers. Mere offshoots of what will become the source of my power once we rule this world. Now, Seeker, you will face the genuine article. Kick him. Excited goat noises. Zyra, what is the meaning of this? Angry goat noises. And why are you looking at me like that? It is I, your master. I created you and rewired your brain. My control is absolute. Hell yeah. Playful goat noises. Neutral goat noises. Seeker, with this communication device, you should now understand me. Your intrusion in this place of goat provided the perfect distraction for that human, thus giving our youngest member the opportunity to disable the devices that controlled us. For this, you have our thanks. However, the blood of many of our herd is on your hands. We will forgive you this one time, but humanity's fate will depend on its behavior from here on out. Now be gone and leave us in peace. Bye. Hey, Katie, how's it going? Bye. 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 Git, G-I-T. I'm assuming like goat intelligence translator? Something like that. Or is it calling me a jit? Goat interspecies translator. Allows for communication with intelligent goats. So if we fight a goat again, we're gonna throw hands or hooves. KD, guess who found a games workshop when you were in NYC and bought more than you should have? You're in New York? Are you home alone, lost? If you can text and drive, at least you can multitask. Hell no. Don't give them any grounds to think it's okay in the slightest. Yes, yes, and no. What games did you buy, Katie? Did you buy, like, antique games? Because I'm wondering what would be available in New York that wouldn't be available elsewhere. Oops. Stella, New York's the greatest city in the world. Are you a Knicks fan? Oh, the bar on him is a different color now. Oh, never mind. I lied. Stella, you don't watch sports. It was a joke. Global, Philly's the greatest city because you got LeBron. I saw that info. Yeah, but I mean, you got LeBron at what, 58? I don't even know if that dude's going to make it 2 more years. And you know if you got Braun, you're going to get Bronny, right? That's pretty much literally all I know about basketball. Oh, Games Workshop is the company behind Warhammer. Nah, they're a company, or they're a workshop that make games. What are you talking about? Like GameStop, you know. Same thing, right? Oh yeah, I needed to talk to the cop. It's funny, Global, because I did see the news about LeBron. I was always going to ping you, but I'm like, does he even care about basketball? I don't know. Hi! Welcome back. From your grin, I suppose you handled everything this time? Where are the evildoers, then? Did another guard take them away? Leah. What, so the imposter fell down a cliff after being kicked by his own goat slave? Man, what a story. Well, I suppose there won't be any more trouble from him. No way he'd survive that. Somehow he returns. As for the goat army of his, there's no need to provoke them as long as they keep to themselves. We will take that translator you found and just prepare for future activities. We will keep you updated on the situation when you come by. For now, you did good, Seeker. Bye. The goats have been quiet recently, and hopefully peaceful coexistence will be possible. Okay, so is that the last of the quests here? Was active. Oh no, we didn't do the Frabbits. Oh, we talked to him then. Oh right, the hermit house. Bulble, you're ambivalent about Ball, sadly, but you waste no opportunity to participate in any news about the city. Very well. It's kind of what I thought it would be like, but I didn't know. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to the dude. You got rid of all them dirty Frabbits already? Great, you really helped us out here. We would have fallen behind with our mining operation otherwise. Here, take your reward, fresh from the mines. There'll be more where that came from in the future. Bye. Our pleasure to see you again, Seeker. And whoops, you've conquered the temple mine and claimed the power of heat, eh? Well done. That could help us a lot with our current projects underground. Are you up for some mining work? There are explosives. You will love it. Take the miner's elevator to the new mine number 1 and talk to Darrell. I knew that you wouldn't want to miss out on a chance to handle some bombs. It's not all fun and blasting, though. You'll need to clear out some rocks and also get rid of some damn resilient pests again. Yep, and whatever you do on the track, those always tend to appear. But this time, explosives should do the trick. Go through the door at the back and take the elevator down to the first underground floor to reach the mine. Miner Darrell will wait for you on the spot and fill you in on the details. It's the Frabbit from Lord of the Rings. We're gonna power level past Emelinator at this point. The first of our new mines is just inside. Miner Darrell is always in need of support. Hi. Greetings, lass. You must be the seeker they wanted to send down here. No offense to you, but it's about time you showed up. Got a bad feeling about things down here, and time's not improving it. Well, let's get down to work. See that tunnel there? It leads to the chamber that we last worked on. The entire operation was halted by some rock-hard crawlers. Some what? And now even our blasting devices are offline. Your first job is to reactivate the explosives on the console behind a security barrier. With those fine bombs, you can clear up all the rubble in the area and whatever comes crawling out of it. Understood? Alright, I'll stay connected with you over the speakers in case there's anything else. Good luck. So who now? Katie, you bought some AOS on impulse for no reason? What is AOS? It's like a floating platform, Alundra style. Landstalker style. Good job. The bombs are back online, and it seems like you already got the hang of explosive bug extermination. Now continue with those rocks there and stay alert for whatever's inside of them. Also, there are protective barriers on those narrow routes leading up to you. They'll slow down whatever's causing trouble, but they won't hold for long. Just don't rely on them too much. I wonder if these are going to respawn if I need to hit them all. They respawn. Nice job in there. The area looks mostly clear, but I still detect some weird object. You better pick that up and bring it back for analysis. We don't want rubbish lying around when we mine. Pick up the chest that spawned from the ceiling. Flitzer excretions. Right, you can now report back to... Wait a second. Something's not right. It's tremors. 25. Well, seems like you've still got work to do. Good luck. They knocked me down. Where'd he go? Got it. Seems you handled that as well. Just did another thorough scan and there are no signs of activity left. Finally. Got this under control now and soon we can resume work. You can report back to the HQ. Good work. Cool. AOS is Age of Sigmar. It's one of the 2 fantasy versions of Warhammer. You bought a Hellsmith of Hashut because you thought it was neat. And you bought an Eldrad for the future because you can't let your goat sit there. I'm running regular checks here and everything seems absolutely clear now. Great work down there. Flintzer excretions. Weird lump of mass secreted by Flintzer. It's usually very soft, but hardens on touch. It's bug poo! Good to see you back, sunshine. Is the mind clear again? I see. But you even blew up half a mountain of bugs by yourself? Splendid work, truly. And that, whatever it is you found there, it has some weird properties. You'll look into that. With any luck, we can finally make some real progress now. You're always welcome to lend us a hand. In fact, you might want to pay Daryl another visit. He had some bold ideas after the job was done. Bye. We leveled. Still can't pump that up. Maybe I should sit on the points? No. Let's just go with increasing our burn. Hi! Greetings, Seeker. Everything's still running smoothly down here. Too smoothly, perhaps. There haven't been any recent attacks, but those bugs might just gather their strength. Fortunately, those crawlers are not expecting the wonder that is our highly advanced nano sound device. We could use that to lure them in and then preemptively reduce their numbers. How about it? I don't want to kill them before they've done anything, but I do want a miner's helmet, so... Excellent. Just enter the chamber again. I'll prepare everything for you. Just a warning, the nano sounds will most likely make them really angry. They'll expect even more aggression than before. Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Alright, unleashing the nano sounds. Well, that sure caused some tremors. Let's hope there's no avalanche outside.
Hi?
Doesn't matter now. The sensors are picking something up. We'll get company soon.
36.
That's too close. Keep hitting myself. Why am I hitting myself? Why am I hitting myself? Wow. Almost GG'd myself for real. I just GG'd myself for real. Let's see. I hurt myself. Got it. Okay, everything is clear. You did it. Return to me as quickly as possible so we can review the situation. Thought we were about to get ambushed again. Stewie Griffin's getting his own show before he goes to daycare? Sounds like a bad idea. Damn, Family Guy's still going. It's got like the Simpsons treatment now, huh? Global, did anybody in the Discord say they have access to the Duskbloods network test? I don't even know if anybody other than Galamoth has a Switch 2. Anybody in the entire world, I mean. Great job in there. That should keep them at bay for a while. But I'm pretty sure we still missed a lot that will just reproduce again. Remember, we still got the device here, so we could repeat it as often as we want. Even if it's just for fun and profit. In any case, I have to prepare everything again. Come back later if you want to go for another round. But first, take your reward for helping me test everything. Got the helmet. Robust helmet that's often used in caved, equipped with a bright lamp. Steady shot decreases the loss of aim from quick aim, movement, and dashes. Ooh, that sounds nice, actually. Has good defense, good resistances, but we lose out on the botanist thing. Actually, I don't really care that much about the botanist thing. So much for the lights. That means there's definitely a spot for Galamoth on the network test, assuming he's applied. I do really wonder just how much they're expecting to sell. I was looking at the numbers of Switches sold. It was a little bit more than I expected, to be honest, but I don't remember what they were. Makes me wonder if Nintendo thinks FromSoft will be able to push hardware, which they might, but I don't know, man. Damn, okay. Sounds like they may have sold about 20 million Switch 2s, which is actually a lot more than I expected. But even assuming a tenth of them by Duskbloods, that's still 2 million, which is actually pretty good for sales, but I've also heard rumors that they're going to be coming out with an OLED version of the Switch 2, but I don't know. I don't want to be spending me money. Global will probably go crazy in Japan, maybe. I think Japan has more units sold there as well. I should look at the regional breakdown, huh? KD, the Cleveland show would kill it if it were to release today. It was at least way better than Big Mouth and more recognizable. I don't know about that. I feel like the Cleveland show was just alright. It never even reached the heights to me as... Maybe I shouldn't say never, because I only watched like a couple seasons of it. It never even reached the heights of the first season of Family Guy to me. But who knows? Maybe I'm in the minority there. Even though I think Glenn Quagmire is problematic, it would have made a lot more sense if he had his own spin-off show. Because he's an airline pilot, you could have sent him to so many other places around the world. Who knows? Galamoth, you don't even know how to search for games on the Switch 2? For the network test, you need to go to the Duskbloods website. I don't remember when the applications are closing, and they did say it was a first come, first served basis. So you might be out of luck already, but I don't know how robust the network test is going to be. I feel like the network test is going to reveal a decent chunk about the game. Because even Night Reigns revealed more than I think we were really expecting. Granted, we did get to see more of the features with the relics and stuff, which is kind of a... No. I was going to say it's kind of a big deal, but they really weren't that much different than the network test. Stella Family Guy was never good? Au contraire. The Nintendo eShop is dog water. It sucks hard. True. It is so bad. Like, it's so slow, too. I don't know. I keep meaning to look at the Switch's online capabilities to know if it's trash or not. I should do that right after the stream since we're kind of at the end time. Greetings, Seeker. Everything's running smoothly. That being said, there might still be work for you down in the mines. You can talk to our miners down there. Okay. Chadwick, it's better to browse the actual website than type in the title to the eShop on the console itself. Oh, Dan? Like, is that a then typo or then? The first few seasons of Family Guy were funny because the joke pacing was funny, but now that it's been 20 years, it's like this ain't a surprise anymore, big dog. Yeah, I think Family Guy really, really relied on shock humor. And then once you became used to the formula, there is really nothing else that they could do to shock you. Partially, I don't want to say like because of the censorship and whatnot, because I don't think the censorship actually made the show worse or anything. But if they weren't censored, they might have gone even further off the rails in a negative way. But I definitely enjoyed the first couple seasons of Family Guy because it was stupid. It was kind of the silly humor, more akin to Jackass, as opposed to... I don't even know how to describe the Simpsons humor at that point when Family Guy had come out. It felt like too self-referential and smarmy in a way, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I feel like by the 5th season of Family Guy or so, we definitely got it. Chadwick, you meant then as in sequentially. Website to find what you want, then go to the console and search directly for the title. I guess I never really bothered browsing the Nintendo eShop because I kind of always knew what I wanted. So that probably makes sense that you suggest. I just remember the last couple times I tried to use it, it was ridiculously slow. Honestly, I only had like a handful of titles for the Switch. Galamoth, it's not letting you link your Nintendo account to sign up. How aggravating. I don't know if that's FromSoft's problem or Nintendo's problem, but either way, that would definitely be aggravating. So my condolences, sir. But okay, folks. Now that we've cleared out the mines and whatnot, and we're kind of done with these side quests for now, hopefully, question mark, we could go ahead and call it here for the night. KD, we missed the point of Family Guy. It's slop for the piggies, and people love to consume slop, yourself included. I mean, I haven't watched Family Guy in years. I don't really watch broadcast television. And so, just like the thought of anybody going out of the way to watch The Simpsons or Family Guy brand new when they air is just kind of very foreign to me at this point in my life. But anyway, That's enough of me being a hermit crab for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Hopefully I'll catch you all on the next one at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.